guys, welcome back to B's Magic Tricks. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a really easy, fun, beginner card trick. I did invent this trick, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I'm going to show it to you guys, and I hope you like it. And so let's get into the trick. So for this trick, we can give the cards a shuffle and a cut. Alright, so we can give the cards a mix. And then I'm going to have you just select any card by, I'm going to riffle my thumb down the side of the pack, and you're going to tell me to stop whenever you want, alright? So just stop right there. This is where you stop me. And I'm going to have you look at your card. I'm not going to look at it. Alrighty? So that is your card. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the cards and divide them into 3 separate piles, just like this, right? And I could have you do it, but I don't have a spectator here with me. And anyway, let's get this done like that. Okay. Oop, come here. I'm square up the piles. Trying to, it's kind of hard to do it on the mat. Alrighty, so here's what the trick is. I would have you put this card on any one of the 3 piles, and then kind of mess them up so I don't know which pile you put your card on. And then I would have to guess which pile you put your card on, and I'm supposed to, predict which pile you put your card on. I kind of said that like 3 times now, but alrighty, so I would look away, and you could put it anywhere you want, but since I don't have a spectator here with me, I'm going to put it on the pile, but I promise you the trick still works. So say they put it there, alrighty, and then they mess up the pile. I would come back and I wouldn't know which pile they put it on, so most likely I would probably get it wrong. I have a more chance of getting it wrong, so say I say, okay, I think you put it on this pile, and then no, well, which pile did you put it on? They point to this pile, or you point to this pile. I say, okay, what was your card? The queen. I say, okay, well, I might have gotten the pile wrong, but I think I knew which card you were going to pick, because on the top of all these piles is the 3 other queens. So that's the trick, guys. I hope you like it, and I'm going to give you the tutorial. So, the tutorial is pretty easy. It does involve a setup, but as you saw, I could still mix the cards without disturbing the setup all that much, or without disturbing the setup at all. So, the setup is, you get out 4 random cards, all of the same kind. Alrighty? You put 1 on the top, and that's the one they're going to choose, and you put the other 3 on the bottom, alright? So just like that, 3 on the bottom, 1 on the top. Alrighty, so before you start the trick, you can give the cards a mix, just by making sure you do 1, 2, 3 cards before you do the others, and then leaving the top, so you don't disturb the order, or you don't disturb the setup, so you still have 3 cards on the bottom, 1 card on the top. And then after that I did a false cut, so you can do some false cuts if you want. And I said, okay, so we gave the cards a mix, and then while you're kind of saying that, you just casually cut off some cards, put it on the top, and catch a pinky break, right? And what you're about to do is a riffle force. So, their card on the top, you cut, I normally do like a third of the cards, not half. So I cut like a third of the cards, catch a pinky break like that, and then you say I'm going to riffle my thumb down the side of the pack. And the reason I do a third is because normally they'll say stop above the break, and so they go stop right like that, and then what you do is you just pick up where they said stop. I'm trying to angle it. So riffle, riffle, stop. You just grab and pick up right under the break. And so it looks like they stopped there. And I do a third because normally they'll stop above the break, so when you pick it off, your thumb falls right on the card, just like you stopped there. Alright, and then when you're done with that, you put the card on the table, hand it to the spectator, and take this pack that the card was on, and put it on the top, right? So, the 3 cards are still on the bottom, and their card's right there. You have them look at it, memorize it. Alright, and it's the queen. Alright, next, what you do is you divide the cards into 3 piles, alright? And you're going to kind of want to talk to the spectator so this doesn't seem really boring, or you just want to practice doing this really fast, because it can get boring if you're not good at it. Alrighty, and we're down to the last 3 cards right here, which are the 3 queens. And so that's when you put that card there, there, that's how they end up on the top. In case you're wondering, you square up the cards, alright, and then you say, okay, I'm going to turn around, and you are going to set your card on any one of these piles and kind of mess up the piles like that, so I don't know which pile you put it on. And then, and I'm going to try to guess which pile you put it on, alright? And so they turn around, say they put it right there, mess up the cards, you turn around. Alright, and the cool thing about this trick is, if you get it wrong, say you say it's on this pile, and then they say no, it's not, you say, okay, well, what pile is your card on? They say it's on that one, you take it off, and then you say, okay, well, what was your card? I'm going to flip it over, Queen of Clubs, and then you say, well, I might have gotten it wrong, but I think I knew which card you were going to pick, because on the top of these 3 piles are the 3 queens, alright? And then that'll get good reactions because they thought you messed up, and then you prove them wrong, and they're like, what? But also, say they put it on that pile and you get it right, well then you get to say, okay, is it on this pile? And they say, yeah, that's kind of impressive, you could have just lucked out. And then you say, well, I also knew which card you were going to pick because on the top of these 3 piles are the 4 queens. So that one's kind of like a double whammy trick, but if you get it wrong, it still works, and you still blow them away. And so far I've gotten good reactions on this trick, so I know it will get good reactions. But anyway, guys, that's the trick. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Please comment, tell me what you think. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.